Hello and welcome to another one of my videos, another tag time. So now with our new format, I do K-pop videos on Monday and Friday, talking about all the new music videos as well as the teasers and stuff for them. On Tuesdays I talk about video game stuff, although a lot of times there's not really anything to talk about. Next week I'll probably make one just on my expectations for Injustice 2, because that's the only game coming out anytime soon. There's not a lot of game news usually, so maybe nothing. That will be my break day, so I won't have to do a video. Well, I still don't do videos on Sunday and Saturday, but anyway. Yeah. Anyway, on Wednesday, today, we cover comic book movie, comic book TV show, and then just TV show and movie news, which are usually about comic book movies, but sometimes they'll be about different stuff. You'll see today we have a new Transformers trailer, which, I mean, Transformers, it has comics, but I think it was a TV show first. It's very weird, like Sonic. Like, wait, it has TV shows. Does it have a movie? Does it have video games, comics? Which one's the original one? Who knows? We're gonna go into it right now. We have a good bit of news, and then of course I forgot to mention I will be talking about anime on Thursday. Yay! I might have to I'll probably put in the title just the news I'm covering, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, to start off today, we've got the new Thor Ragnarok trailer. The first one, actually, and it was very good. The one thing, it doesn't look like it's Ragnarok, which is supposed to be like the end of Asgard. It seems like they kind of do that, and they're like, okay, it's the end, and then they just kind of leave it the halfway into the trailer. So, of course, I have this part. Do I have it turned up too loud? Maybe so. Which have that part. So I mean, of course, a spoiler. She destroys his hammer. Pretty villain. So I mean, you got that, and you think, okay. But then it just switches up, and he's on some alien planet. He gets captured. I don't know. Maybe that's Asgard in ruins. I don't know. Got some Valkyries. Sydney gets taken. Jeff Goldblum, awesome in his role. Of course, he has to get his hair cut. I mean, you see some people fighting, but then you get the best part, which I love. But I wasn't really expecting it to be more like this, and maybe this is just a part of the movie, but just the way to do it and bring that, it's so cool. I don't know, just that loudspeaker voice and everything really gets pumped. And then you got Hulk there. And then, of course, as Thor movie, you have to throw that, Marvel style humor in there. Really? The "Oh Come On" was a bit too much. I think it didn't come off great, but I think it'll probably work better in the movie. I feel like they cut out a scene there. Anyway, it's a great first trailer. I have newfound hype for the movie. I wasn't really super excited before, and now I'm feeling pretty good about it. Transformers, on the other hand, I mean, it looks like it'll have some good stuff in it, but probably won't be a very good film. That's what it's looking like right now. So we've got King Arthur finally in it. I thought they might just allude to that. No, they're having it in it. But it doesn't look awful in that aspect. You have Optimus, that I guess they're showing him like getting controlled by them to go evil. Got some great dialogue there, of course. Lots of explosions. Oh, got see in a second. The female. The other female, I don't know that there was another one in the movie. I thought it was just the little girl that was very annoying. And you've got Winston Churchill as well. I forget who's playing. Of course, directed by Michael Bay. Yeah, I mean, There's some cool stuff. I would have rather had it. At first, it looked like just the a huge robotic world was gonna crash into Earth and just destroy everything. And I was excited for that. I thought that they were just going to destroy the whole Earth. But it seems like they've just destroyed some of it or something, and it's more like dystopian, which is lame. I want them to just destroy all the humans, just destroy them all. But instead, they're just like, no. It's dystopian, and there's a bunch of kids that somehow survived this, because we need them in the plot that we need kids to buy our toys. And then Mark Wahlberg's character, he just has like it's a fairly huge choice, but he just goes, but how's he's gonna die. I'm pretty sure let's watch it again, okay? Watch it again. Like, I don't know, maybe he's just, you can't see right, but it seems like he's just trying to go up against Optimus Prime. It's like, wait, you're gonna get smashed through. I'm taking this too seriously, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. Transformers. So, I mean, there's some cool stuff in there. But before I realized what it was, and it was that they don't show the dialogue. And in a lot of these movie trailers, they don't show the dialogue. But then in the movie, in the slower scenes where they're just talking, it's not bad. But in the Transformers movies, you don't care about, even if it was good, you couldn't care less. You just kill them off. If this person dies, and you're like, oh, okay, moving on. So, I mean, I don't care about any of these characters. They can all die, but the Transformers look cool. I mean, we've got some interesting stuff, but overall, I just hope it's not too long, because I'm probably going to watch it just to watch it, but not in the theaters. I hope it's, because the other one was way too long. It was like almost 3 hours. It's a Transformers movie. Like this is not an Oscar movie. It doesn't need to be 2 hours. That's my main thing, is that just don't make it too long, and then you can kind of say, you're like, okay, this is fine. You don't really realize, some of the problems with it or whatever. It's fun, but when you make it too long, you start to get bored by it and stuff. And moving on, we've got very big news. Cable, all these names are being thrown out. Okay, he's going to be Cable. He's going to be Cable. The person from Stranger Things, person who played Zod. I forget his name. This other dude. Brad Pitt was a big rumor. Now we finally got it, and it's Josh Brolin. He's going to be playing Thanos and Cable. He's playing both of them, or maybe one of. I'm not sure. They wanted to film. Okay, they want to film Deadpool 2 in June. They're already filming Avengers 3 and 4, I believe, Infinity War. They're supposed to be together, right? I thought they. It's confusing. People think DC is so confusing with their schedules, but Marvel was a bit confusing with theirs as well. With the Avengers, because they were like, yeah, they're both connected. We're both filming them at the same time. They were like, nope, they're two different stories. They're two different movies. One's Infinity War, the other one is Untitled Avengers movie. I really don't know, but they're starting filming them, and I think they're filming them back to back. I haven't heard anything about Josh Brolin filming for the movie, but he probably did. But being Cable, I mean, I hope we've already filmed all the scenes. I guess he did, or else he wouldn't have, room. He would be like, well, I had filmed these Avengers movies, so I can't. I don't know, but when you look at the pictures of him, and try to see. Actually, we don't have a picture of him. Here we go. Here's a picture. So see him right there. Trying to brighten this up so you can Should see it. So when you look at that, you look at it a bit more, and you're like, yep, that that's Cable. It looks like him. And some of the other ones, he might have been in the role that they were in the pictures that they were showing in the article or whatever, but it didn't necessarily look like Cable. He looks like Cable there, so I'm good with it. So he will join as Zazie Beetz, I believe, as Domino, and then of course Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool in Deadpool 2. It seems like they're doing pretty good. You know, Deadpool everybody seems to like. I think Deadpool 2, could they do it even better? I guess we'll see. The writing will be a big thing, because I think they have different writers and directors. Maybe they have the same writers. I don't know. Yeah, it's looking really good. Anyway, DC, of course, are back to their good old selves, trying to outdo Marvel. So, well, excuse me. It actually was Marvel Studios, so I guess it doesn't really count. But still, DC wanted to get something in, so they announced that Dolph Lundgren is in Aquaman as Nerus, something like that. Nerus, who is a character that was just recently created to be in the Aquaman mythos by, I believe, Jeff Johns in his run in 2013. And he hasn't really been in a whole lot of stories. So it's interesting. Apparently he's like a love interest for Bear or something. I saw like a page from comic of them kissing. So I don't know. Maybe he'll be in there as like some type of rival for Aquaman. I'm not sure. I thought he was a lot older, but he seemed like maybe in his 40s at most. He's got a beard that's more brown. Actually, I could show a picture of him. That would be useful, wouldn't it? Of course, we don't have one. Let's see. There we go. So here's how he looks like. Of course, using comicbook.com, of course. Get all your comic book news. And a bunch of spoilers as well. Great, awesome. Totally one of those. So anyway, he looks pretty young. Dolph Lundgren is a bit older as well. So I don't know. Maybe he'll serve a different role in the movie. He'll be somewhere. I guess we'll see. Yeah, that's interesting. It's also interesting because I believe he was just done Arrow recently. So moving on to the movies. And last but not least, they were also released a new Justice League poster, which looks very nice. I always don't know, because so many posters are released. I don't know if half of them are even like which ones are like the official posters or whatever, like the big posters, because you have this poster and then you have this poster. There's so many character posters and other posters that I don't know which one like you're supposed to put up to market it really. But we keep getting awesome more posters. So wait, Thor Ragnarok, very good. Transformers, hope it's not too long because yeah. And Cable seems very good news. They finally cast Cable. Nurse in Aquaman is a bit weird, especially because he's such a new character. Like having Orm in Aquaman, having even Mera, it just makes sense. You know, having Black Manta or Aqualad or something like that. It makes a bit more sense since they've been in a bunch of Aquaman stories. This is just in like one story, so I guess they're doing that story. I don't know. We'll see. Apparently, the story's not even finished. Apparently, he was like in the story they started, and then he never kind of did the big part of the story. Just kind of teased it or something. Anyway, and then of course we've got the poster, which is a poster. It's cool. It's cool to see them all like that. You've of course got Batman in the front, and then since you don't have Superman, they have Aquaman, and then Wonder Woman, and then Flash, and then Cyborg. Which is kind of funny because you have Batman, that's so big that even though he doesn't have a movie yet, I mean, he's kind of in Batman vs Superman, but he doesn't have a standalone movie. Then you have Wonder Woman and Aquaman that are getting a standalone movie. Then Cyborg and Flash that their movies are just kind of in development. So that's kind of funny. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for all the anime news, and we can talk about all the great stuff, including Danmachi, and been watching it to get ready for Sword Oratoria, blah 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 blah. I can't even say it in Japanese, let alone if they put it in English. I probably still would not be able to say the title, but the other one is it wrong to try to pick up girls in dungeon, I believe it's the full title. Anyway, been watching that. It's very good. It's like a video game. It's made me want to play Dark Souls again, but I don't really have it, so I'll have to get anyway. Next Wednesday, we'll also talk about actual comics that I have read, and not just movie and TV show. Well, not really TV show, movie news, because that is kind of the big thing. TV shows are pretty much on break. Shield was this week. It wasn't great. It wasn't really boring. Just nothing I cared about happened really, which was the problem with Shield. I just didn't really care about it for a while until recently, and then now it's kind of gone down again. So. That's too bad, but the rest of the shows won't be back for another 2 weeks. But anyway, in the meantime, I've got all these Rebirths titles that I haven't read yet, so I will try to read some of them, and then tell you what I think of, because we've got some big ones, including Flash, more Superman. I already read the first Superman, new one with its son, and Batman, Harley Quinn, Green Arrow, so a lot of good stuff. So yeah, I shall see you next Wednesday for more comic book movie and comic book TV show and just comics news. Will there be more more Marvel comics? I don't know. They've had some great stuff happen, guys, haven't they? Wolverine's son from the Ultimate Universe is now Wolverine, and yeah, they put the great X-Men Blue. Was it X-Men Blue or X-Men Gold? I get them mixed up. I think it was Blue, Gold, something. That controversy. Great stuff, Marvel. Great stuff. Anyway, see you next week. About It's Go Time.